Hey guys, it's Heidi. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, a really long time. I'm here today to do a part one of coloring books and supplies haul from the past about 10 months. I'm gonna have to break it up into two because it's too much. It's just a lot. I've been away for a while. I don't want to go on too long about it, but I just want to explain a little bit. So, last fall I kind of decided to step away from YouTube entirely, not just making videos, but also watching a lot of coloring videos and supplies hauls, and a lot of my favorite colorists. I just kind of stopped doing it all for a while. There were a lot of reasons for that, but I won't really go into them. I was just feeling overwhelmed. A lot of stuff in my life. And also I wanted to make time for doing other crafts, other pursuits besides coloring, and I felt kind of trapped into only coloring. I don't know, it was this whole thing in my head about the channel. So I think I'm in a better place now. I got back into YouTube again in the past couple of months, and I've been watching a lot more coloring, finished colorings videos and supplies hauls, and I love watching those. And I just started to feel like it was time to jump back in and share what I've been doing, what I've been buying, and all that fun stuff. Thanks to all my followers, subscribers who kind of stuck with me this whole time, and to the new ones who jumped in when I wasn't really posting anything new. So I'm grateful for that. So let's just jump in because this is going to be kind of long, even though it's only part one of this. Okay, so first of all, let's start with separate them out here. They're running away from me. I got these recently. There are the General's Chalk Pastel pencils in white. I don't know if it comes in other colors, but I got these to see if I could achieve some highlights in my coloring sometimes when I don't want a harsh line from the gel pen. And I thought this might work for just kind of adding some highlights in general, and we'll see how they work. I haven't tried them yet. Yeah, I got those at Joann Fabrics. And next is this set of Jelly Roll Glaze. I got these last fall sometime. And I've only used, I think, the clear and maybe the black. So I haven't tried all of these different colors. This is the kind of pen that leaves the raised glossy surface, so you can use it on things in colorings like glass or on eyes or anything that you want to have that kind of glossy look. Thought I would just pick up this pack of these. And then the next thing I have are the Faber-Castell Gelatos in the pastel shades. There are a lot of different colors of these, but I just picked up the ones that were available. I got these at Blick. I just thought I'd try them out. They are these little sticks that look like glue sticks, kind of, and you can just make a mark with them either directly on the page or on a palette, and then you can use a brush, you can use Q-tips, your finger, or a blending stump. A lot of different things you can do with it. I like them. I've done one coloring with these that I'll show in an upcoming video, But yeah, I like them. I didn't do enough with them so that I felt like I wanted to get all the colors. So right now I've just got the pastel set, and it does come with these rubber sponges as well. One hard and one soft. And sorry about that loud noise. So there is that. The next thing that I got at some point during the last year, I don't really remember when it was, but I've used these a lot. I got the 100 set of Crayola Super Tips, and I don't want that to fly off. Okay. There are 100 of these, and they barely fit in this container. And I just want to show you really quick what I do to keep track of the colors. So I write with a fine point Sharpie number on each of these, and I've made a color swatch with all the colors corresponding to the numbers on all of them. So this is all the colors here over here on the right side. There are very bright, vivid colors, as well as a good selection of browns and grays, some light colors. I really love these, and they're very inexpensive. They leave a nice surface. They're not too streaky. I just think they're great. I love them. So I have many of these now. I've got the 50 set and also this set, but that is okay. And the next thing that I got, this was the main major purchase, I guess, over the past 10 months. And this is the only set of pencils that I've gotten. It's the Arteza watercolor pencils. And I like them. I like them a lot. I have done one coloring with these that I'll show in an upcoming video. But I really like the quality, the vibrancy of the color. They laid down well, and they mixed with water well and blended nicely. So I'm really happy about that. And then I bought this case to house them. And I also, I'm not going to show it in this video, but I also bought cases in different colors and styles of the same kind for all the pencils that I have that weren't in cases. They were in tins, and I've kept them in tins for a while. And at some point over the past year, I sort of got sick of working with the tins and really wanted to be able to organize them and order them in the color order that I wanted in these, and I just find them so much easier to use. So I got a whole bunch of cases. It was very exciting. And then the other couple of things I got that I won't be showing are, finally I got my very own coloring desk or craft desk. Just got it from IKEA. The desk that I was using before is now my work at home desk because of the coronavirus pandemic. I have been working at home, and it looks like I will be indefinitely. So I needed a new desk for my art stuff. That was really cool. And then I also got a new bookcase devoted to my coloring books, my collection, and also my pencils. And there's some room to grow. So that was super exciting as well. So back to what is in front of me. I got this little set. Well, this isn't little. It's 48 colors. of oil pastels. I just picked this up at Michael's or at Joann Fabrics, I don't remember. And I already have a set of oil pastels, but I was just sucked in by all the pretty colors, I think, and wanted a large selection. So this is not for coloring books. This is kind of for my own, messing around using other art supplies, just having fun. So there's that. And then the last things in the supplies part of this haul are a variety of different papers that I picked up over the past 10 months. I got a colored pencil pad, a marker pad for mostly alcohol markers, a pad for black, for drawing on black paper, and I wanted to try out gel pens, and especially light colored gel pens on this. I thought that would be fun, and maybe colored pencils also. So far I've used white gel pen, and that's worked well. This is one of the doodles that I did. But other colors of gel pens kind of fade too much into the black, so that didn't really work too well. And then I got an acrylic pad for working with acrylic paints. I have one kind of work in progress here. I don't know. Just messing around with different colors. I'm not quite sure how to finish this page, so it's a work in progress. And then I got a tan-toned mixed media pad. And then with all of these, except for the acrylic one, I also got a light pad, which I won't be showing, with the idea that I can make a copy of a coloring page that I want to color on a different kind of paper, and then trace it using the light pad, trace it with pencil, and then use marker or colored pencil on a different kind of paper, higher quality paper maybe. And I have done one of those on watercolor that I'll be showing in an upcoming video. So far I really like doing things that way. I also make photocopy, or take it out somewhere to make a photocopy using a laser printer, but I don't really get myself to do that very often, so I thought this would be a good solution, using the light pad and tracing, and so far so good. And now onto the books. This is just a little bit of, just a small stack of all the books that I have, and then most of the books I'll be covering in the next video. But I got, let's see, first of all, I've had a book outlet haul recently, and I have another one upcoming. But I was inspired by a lot of the colorists lately who've been getting books on Book Outlet, so I went on there, of course, to see what they had, and bought several. So these three are three that I got from Book Outlet. This is Just Add Color Mandalas, and it is by Barron's. There are several in this series, and these are just kind of, I think they're stock photo mandalas. It's all different kinds of styles of mandalas. Here, let me move these to the side so I can fold these up better. They're pretty. Some of them are super intricate. Some have bolder lines. Some fill the whole page. Some not. It's just a whole different variety of things. But I love mandalas, so this seemed like a good blind buy. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I've done one coloring here so far. It's quite thick, so you get a lot of variety, a lot of pages. So there is that one. And then in the same series or same type of book, I got Just Add Color Mindy. And it is basically the same idea, except these are like Mindy, paisley designs. But the same as the other ones in that there are a variety of difficulty levels, thick lines, thin lines, super crazy detailed in some, and easier ones in others. And I haven't worked in this yet, but this one would be fun for just doing, lots of crazy colors, and just when you feel like you're in the mood for just pulling out whatever colors appeal to you in the moment and having fun and relaxing. So that's what that one is. And then the last one in this series, or whatever this is, it's the Just Add Color Tranquil Ocean Mandalas. And it's pretty much the same as the other one, except it's got more ocean and sea creature themed art. Shells and whales and fish. Also just random patterns, and super detailed like this one. Some of them a little repetitive maybe, but it's alright. And I got them for a really good price, all of these. So there's those. And then I got this one called Extreme Coloring Tattoos, and I had no idea what to expect with this kind of a book. I just went for it. I couldn't find any flip-throughs or anything, so I just got it. But these are, and I believe this is also Barron's. And these are, as it says, extremely detailed, as you can see. So you really need, I don't even think a regular fine liner would be fine enough. You need a really, really super fine point for these. I did try one. I started one page in here using the Arteza twine marker in the black, because one of the ends is very, very fine, and it worked well, except for when I was trying to do the outlines and fill in the other areas with color, and then I found that they bled together. So this paper is not good for doing completely water-based marker colorings. I tore that page out and threw it away because it was just ruined. But so what I'm going to try and do in the future, I think, is just do the outlines in one color, just black or a solid color maybe, and make sure that the areas aren't touching. The marker areas don't touch, and then the rest I'll do in pencil, so I don't have that problem with bleeding. But really beautiful images. It's just super crazy detailed, so it might not be for everyone. It's not even for me most times, but sometimes I really get inspired to do really detailed stuff like this. Yeah, so it's a nice book. I'm not sorry I got it. And next two I'm going to show you are books that I just got recently, and I picked these up at Joann Fabrics. They are not coloring per se, but they're watercolor books. They're called Watercolor with Me, In the Ocean and In the Forest, both by Dana Fox, and she is a watercolorist. I think she has a YouTube channel, although I haven't watched it. But I was drawn to these books because it's all in watercolor paper. The pages are very thick and pretty simple. And the format is such that you have a faint drawing on one side and a couple of suggested colors, suggested supplies, and a little bit of a how-to, and then you can just try it out, just paint. And often with watercolor books, I just feel like I don't pick them up because I don't think that in my life I'm going to actually work with them the way they're intended. Whereas with these, I felt that this would be easy enough to just pull the book out, pull out some paints, mix a couple of colors that are similar to these, and then try it out. It seemed doable. So this is the ocean one. A lot of cute drawings. You've got the finished picture at the top, so you can try to copy it or just do kind of what you want to do. The other one has flowers, insects, fern, caterpillar, forest creatures. In the beginning, she gives, there's a table of contents. She goes through wet on dry, wet on wet technique, painting fur, and ink and wash. Ink and wash is when you're adding pen to the finished drawing. So these are beautiful books. I'm really excited to try out some of the tutorials. So these are Watercolor with Me, In the Forest and In the Ocean by Dana Fox, and you can probably find these on Amazon. I'm almost sure that you could. I got these at Joann Fabrics. And the last thing I have for this part one of this haul video are my stack of Coloring Heaven magazines from the past 10 months. And let's see, I'm going to go backwards. So on the top are the most recent ones, going back to the oldest. So first of all, I ran through my subscription. So I had a year. The subscription that I got was 2 years for the price of one. That's what it was. So I got, a fairly big stack of these magazines. Really loved them, but I decided not to renew because I wanted to sort of have more control over my collection and what I'm adding to it. So I let it run out. So this is my last one that I received, and I'm sure that everyone who's familiar with these already has, seen flip-throughs, seen other people go through these, so I won't go into them in great detail. But this one is 40 Designs by Jenny Cook, and these are based on, I think, maybe photographs. She started out with photographs of her kids and her kids' friends, I think she said. And she actually works at, she's the creative director at Coloring Heaven. So she's kind of turned her kids into fairies and added in animals and scenes from nature. They're really adorable. I'm sure her kids were thrilled to have seen these. Yeah, really cute. So that's Fairies in Nature from Coloring Heaven. Let's move these off to the side. The next one was Steampunk Special, and these are designs by Matt and Dawn Davidson. Steampunk designs. Dawn Davidson's are more portrait style, I guess. Beautiful ladies in steampunk attire. And then it skips at some point through to Matt Davidson. And his are more elaborate, sort of sci-fi scenes. These are really cool. More intensive as far as the coloring goes. But I really like them. I'm looking forward to trying these out at some point. So there's that. Next is Fairy Stories Special, and these are designs by Fabiana Attanasio. And this is so cute. I'm so glad I got this. These are from, I think, several of her books. She has many coloring books based on fairy tale stories like Peter Pan, Beauty and the Beast. These are from Beauty and the Beast. There are several from each one. So these are all Beauty and the Beast. And Cinderella. A lot of landscape ones in this. I think they're originally double-page spreads in her books. More Cinderella. I've tried to find these, the English versions of her books, and I can't find very many of them. I can find them in other languages. I'm going to try to get them, but they seem to be hard to come by for some reason. These are from Peter Pan. There's a bunch from Hansel and Gretel. And then in the back, Snow White. So I'm kind of on a mission now to get some more Fabiana Attanasio. And of course there's Alice in Wonderland, which a lot of people have. Yeah, a lot of landscape in here. It's from Pinocchio too. So anyway, yeah, very cute, special Coloring Heaven. Glad that I have that. And the next one is the Nouveau Fairy Special from Herb Leonard. These are beautiful. They always have these elaborate frames. Fairies with, little creatures with flowers. There's that one. And Mermaids is the next one. And these are by Anastasia Koldareva. And of course, most people know her from her gorgeous books of mostly portrait pages of women. She has a lot of mermaid images. Beautiful, really beautiful. Some are a little bit more grayscale than others. That one's cute. I haven't worked in here yet, but I want to. Yeah, so that is the Mermaid Special from Anastasia Koldareva. And Creatures of the Night, which is 40 designs by Sarah Richter. And I haven't worked in this one either. Some Halloween imagery. I like it. I haven't worked in this one either. But I like her drawing. I like her illustration style. There's some grayscale. And then some partial grayscale. I guess that's the way these mostly are. So, Creatures of the Night Special from Sarah Richter. And then there's Burlesque by Neil Kendall. And this one was, a little bit less my thing, but I would try it out. It would be a challenge. Totally different from a lot of the other Coloring Heavens, and different from anything I have in my collection, for sure. So that's always good. I like to have variety. So that's Burlesque. And then Cutesy Christmas Special. And this is a variety of colorings: Mariela Budek, Jen Katz, Hannah Lynn, Ruth Sanderson, I cannot say that name, and Lyran Glass Art. And I know I've done at least one page in here, but love the Hannah Lynn's. I liked this Christmas special. These are really, really cute. The Jen Katz ones are cute. Oh, did that one. Show that in a future video. These mice are really adorable. So that was the Cutesy Christmas Special from last year. And then this is from way back in the fall, issue 67. And this is a variety of artists too. Mayumi Ogihara, Tanya Bond, Kelly O'Gorman, and Mitzi Sato YF. And I was happy to get these. These are cute. I haven't even really looked in this for a while. Those are really cute, but I was really happy to get some of the Tanya Bond Zodiac pages. I really like Tanya Bond. There's quite a few of these too. And then this is Kelly O'Gorman. Not super familiar with her work. Or him, I'm not sure. And then Mayumi Ogahara in the front. Those are pretty. So that is it. That is my finished, or not my finished, this is part one of all the coloring supplies and books that I've acquired over the past 10 months. And I'll be back with the next part of this, and I hope to see you there.